How many existences cross time like leaves carried by the wind, born, departed, returning, again and again, without ever touching their own center. That is a silent call echoing through the ages. Remember who you are. Turn your gaze away from the noise of the world. Step back for a moment from what is external, mutable, fleeting. Turn inward toward the only moment that is never past. Time is not an enemy, but it becomes sacred only when it is spent on the essential question. Who am I? Every minute that does not touch this question slips through the fingers. Every instant devoted to it turns into eternity. Question yourself with courage. Persist, remain, and the answer will arise not as words, but as recognition. Strengthen your will. Cultivate a patience greater than the world's haste. Many days have already dissolved into forgetfulness. Few still remain. Let these few be crossed with lucidity. There is within you an ancient longing, a yearning that nothing in this world seems to fill. It is not desire for things. It is hunger for truth, thirst for the eternal, the call of the limitless. That is why the ephemeral exhausts you, the false disappoints you. Ignorance weighs heavily. Limitation suffocates. Your nature asks for revelation. It asks for remembrance. It asks for return. To discover who you are, observe that which gave rise to the body, to the mind, to the very sensation of existing. This search, sooner or later, becomes a search for the divine, but the first step is always the same: the sincere desire to know oneself. When you find yourself, you find the mystery. When the mystery reveals itself, you realize you were never separate. There is a single reality, indivisible, unchanging, silent, and yet manifested in infinite diversity. Look around. In every direction, the same being pulses beneath different forms. As in a tree born from a single seed, countless branches, unique fruits, yet one life vibrating in every cell. Such is existence. Such are you. Such are we all. Nothing is outside. Nothing is excluded. Not the earth, nor the water, not the leaves, nor the animals, nor the human being in their fragility. All is an expression of the beloved. All is a trace of the infinite. The secret is not to create something new, but to remove the veil that obscures what has always been there. Learn to see. Train your gaze. Abide in presence, amid the storms of everyday life. Remember, the more constant this remembrance becomes, the more serene the crossing. There is no peace outside this. There never was. There never will be. Separated from the source, the heart wanders restless. Near it, it rests. All are capable, without exception. This birth is rare, precious, and it demands responsibility. To live without this search is to walk in circles, repeating cycles without awakening. But when truth draws near, something unsettling is discovered. There is nothing beyond it, the air that surrounds you, the space that sustains you, the force that moves you. All emerge from the same principle. Every ability, every power, every spark of consciousness comes from that source. And when it is found, nothing else needs to be sought. Restlessness quiets, lack dissolves. Pain finds rest. Even a single spark of this happiness is enough to transform an entire life. Do not settle for fragments of joy, interrupted by losses and blows. Become whole. Be what you have always been. Ignite the flame that dwells within you, and let it illuminate not only your path, but everything you touch.